Let's see if G2 can pick up the pieces and make this a series after all.
Yeah, this is a map that hasn't been incredibly kind to forZe, and already Jax is trying to really drive that fact home, pushing into the hut. He will go a little too far, and Flit reclaiming these kills, but it might not matter because this lobby push has dealt a devastating hand to forZe. They've only seen Nexa on this push into the lobby. They don't know that Amanek is here with him. And this setup, oh, it's gross. I don't want to look at it. They're waiting on either side of the little doorway there. So this is pretty gross.
He's got so much to clear, but actually going ramp is the last place they'll expect him to come from. But as soon as they spot him, unless he insta-kills Amanek, it should be fine. And even if he does, like you said, not going to be ready for this corner position from Nexa, you would presume. But zorti, he's got some high R sensitivity. He's got some fast flicks, so let's see. Oh, now he knows. Oh, doesn't matter. Headshot for Amanek. And yeah, I got a bit scared there. G2, Jax got those first 2 kills pushing lobby. Oh my God, that's a big glass. A big mug.
Jeez, yeah. That's like a bowl.
Don't know what's in there either, but I won't ask. He doesn't need to tell. Yeah, after Jax got that double, G2 continued pushing in. I thought they were getting ahead of themselves. They went 5-on-3 to 3-on-3 instantly and still recovered it. So it all worked out after all. G2 are feeling confident, and hell, they should. They showed a good Mirage in the last map. Oh God, through the molly.
Oh, the mow down kind of in, but oh my. Flitzdig. Always good to make rounds interesting. Once again, they don't know that. Oh, now they know. Now they know. They've heard the footsteps. Doesn't matter. Amanek still nails the scout shot, and G2 get that conversion. Now just pistols to go up against. They should be well on their way to that 3-0. Hugo, I do want to ask you. Who do you think has the highest sensitivity on all of forZe, based on what you've seen?
Well, I would say zorti, but obviously the fact that you're asking me that question means I'm probably wrong.
Well, actually, so it does come with a caveat here.
Okay. Is it a coach?
zorti's so, like, I can't find his settings anywhere.
No?
I've tried looking.
He's a ghost?
He's like
I'm
a ghost
answering
online.
zorti, because you can tell from how he moves his damn mouse.
Well, okay, I'll reveal it to you in a sec, because look, they've actually force bought again on the side of forZe.
It's a bit audacious. It's a bit.
Oh, vent drop.
Yeah.
That's the bomb going down. Oh, Mazer and Jerry both get a killer piece, but the bombs drop down on B. And you can see the obvious problem, because Jerry's up here on A. That's, most importantly, not B.
Yeah, he would love that 1v1, but he just smoked himself off. Yes, that lets him reset, but to what benefit?
Amanek and Nexa have been the two as well to just close out all of these little rounds, right? Like the A-hold, they kind of trade evenly as best they can, and then you just rely on these two to walk it over the line. You would have loved the bomb plant here. That's why I get the feeling you went for the vent drop anyway, because a bomb plant would have set you up with some residual cash to still buy in this coming up round. So without it, a little weird. The SMG kills have helped build up some money.
Oh,
that's the end of that. And yeah, look at how it's left you. So you imagine if there was an extra $800 here, you'd be buying anyway. That's why you tried to rush that bomb plant down lower, in spite of the rest of the gang all fighting for the A control.
Why wait for the 800, Harry? Why wait for the bonus
I mean, why
money?
just buy now, right?
Why not just buy every round until you win?
Point. Oh,
forZe do that a lot, man. They just buy till they win, and eventually it does happen.
To be fair, like, I kind of...
It's a good buy.
A part of me kind of likes it, especially when you're playing like your first half as the T half, and like everything is a bit of a question mark.
It's early in the day.
Because you can just build up. Like right now, you're getting like max loss if you're...
And you're also, you know, 3 kills, you're still keeping G2 on their knees. You're still keeping the money contained there. Harry, just quickly, talk now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Talk numbers to me, Harry.
It's Jerry.
It's Jerry, okay.
At 3 sensitivity at 4 DPI. 400 DPI.
Otherwise, he ain't going anywhere.
He's like really low DPI.
Yeah, I'm going to guess zorti's higher, but maybe you could do some recon work. Amanek, another scout shot through the wall. This guy's come alive in the night time. 5-on-2. Well, this buy's gone nowhere. Bye-bye to the buy. And hello to the eco. Or so I hope, unless forZe get some miraculous return to form here in this round. A bomb plant, some kills. I'd like to think they would just bring out Deeks in the next, but this is where things can get weird. Nico crouched in. They're so ready for the position. Zorti, good check. Moving into B, looking for that plant. You're going to tell me this man's sense is not higher than Jerry? Look at him move. Look at him swing and sweep through corners. Bomb can get planted now. Trying to stand far enough back on the plant that his teammate can deny the defuse from double door. And Zorti goes back. You play for yourself at this point.
Here he is, Mr. Sensitivity. Keeping them out of the secret rotation. He knows he's got a second man here. Trapped, Flit, tries to pounce and well, bring it back to the 2-on-2. Tap on the bomb for G2, but that's where the rapper Zorti comes in. And for Jax, he's left saving. So forZe, they finally break through.
That's a 2v5. That's a 2v5 with all the info, all the map control, B contained by Nico. forZe have nothing. They have no way they should win that round, and yet they do.
You ready for 2 big W's, Hugo?
Okay.
You were right. Zorti is higher than Jerry on sensitivity. 3.2 at 400 on Zorti.
Sounds about right. It's not that much higher, but
no, not that much. But
still pretty high.
Well
for me.
observed, Hugo. Very astute.
0.2 is actually larger than not 0.2. Wow. Otherwise known as 0.
Yeah.
Well, that's a round that will just confuse you a little bit. Amanek's got an AWP, and everyone else has Deagles.
And it's a glass AWP, because why not? Let's see what he can do with it.
I mean, he hit some bangers with the scout outside, but they throw wider smokes this time around, so it's down to luck. And that little gap, if they cross through, he might see beat, but he can't take the shot. Or at least the kill. Many shots taken, no connection, and Amanek making a scare. Nico doesn't know. Oh dear, that was not commed across. They could be down. That's the call you've got to make. And Nico realizes too late. Oh, the
flick!
duck. The flick and the duck.
Yeah, both. That wasn't duck though, man. That was like full-on geese. They terrify. Next, up here. Oh, Jax gets tickled.
Any luck flicking those swans, eh?
It's just the one swan, actually.
Okay, Nexa can make things weird.
Nexa could make things weird. Nexa's making things weird, but he doesn't stop the bomb plant. Oh, but that doesn't stop him making it weird.
Why would you run away there? Terrified. 2-on-3. They've done it in harder positions. Flit. He knows Nexa's here. He hears the steps of the second man, and he won't give Nexa the time of day. Dodges death yet again. There's no kit in this round, and Amanek's AWP might just want to get out of the way. It will, giving up the 1v2. It's the right call. The numbers may speak to you, but oh god, he's really got to run. He's got no armor. He'll be fine.
Yeah, maybe a little bit worried when he hit his head.
Oh, they almost got him.
Oh.
They almost did.
It's all right though. It's all okay. Calculated. He gets away with the AWP, and so that still gets to rear its head once again. However,
look at this.
Yeah, no, this shot was wild. Look,
Dinked him.
Duck.
Oh.
And then, like, what do you even do there? Look at it from Hunter's POV. Look. Oh, beautiful.
Traded though, and yeah, forZe have had no problem getting themselves back into man disadvantage rounds. That speaks, you know, lots of these individuals on a map they don't really play, a map they don't really like. Nice nades. They get the AWP out of the round, Harry. It's gone. Obliterated in main. They try and pick it up. It's already been mollied off. You're not going to give that up. You might even save it yourself. And this eco is done. A great call for forZe to just charge that.
Oh, but Jax, can he get it? Can he get out with the loot?
They're watching it. There's no way they're not.
Give me the loot. No, yeah, you ain't getting this back. You ain't getting that AWP. That's the downside of a glass AWP. Right? Double nades into main, he's a dead man.
He'd probably be dead with armor as well, to be honest. That was, I think that was 3 nades.
Was it 3?
It was a lot of nades, Harry. It was, I was in awe at the sheer quantity of nades. And goodbye, Jax as well. Does someone save it? Jerry might go back now that he's got that kill, yes. Yeah, I mean, T-side AWP in this map, or as far as, is this maybe the best T-side AWP map? Maybe Overpass. But even then, not really.
I know.
Pass like mid.
Dust is pretty gnarly
yeah,
for
Dust,
a
yeah,
T-side
of course. How am I
AWP.
not thinking,
Overpass, pretty nutty for a
Yeah.
T-side AWP.
Actually, there's a few. There's a few. I think we just think of
But I would say Nuke, like,
yeah, Nuke's
top
pretty
3.
good. Yeah. Lots of options to get opening kills. And, you know, it's if you like... Yeah, let's check these nades. How many we got?
It was 3.
Door off and then... Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, one to block the nade. Oh, yeah, that's the third.
3 in main.
Ba, 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 ba.
So 4 nades total, Harry. That's some quick maths for you there at home. What else can you do? And move on. Buy up next.
Oh, and how the mighty have fallen. Look, he went from rolling in the deep with the AWP to now a UMP. It's still got the MP in it, but... Oh, my goodness. They in the lobby. So he's got the bomb as well, so you don't want to lose that. This is not the start that forZe wanted. Nico whittled to his knees, and Flit crunches his knees off, mate. Falls off the top of the silo.
Yeah, you got a duck and roll there. Oh, it's a good angle, but Flit trades, man. forZe are so good at trading, and kenzie needs no help down on lower. It's caused commotion. Amanek has upgraded his gun after taking lobby control, and he's already on B. The bomb's going to be joining him, but I don't think forZe will make that mistake of going out early. They're just going to group, try and trade in this 2v1. That being said, Amanek, the god position for this play.
Yeah, the thing I'm a little worried about is I think kenzie might be tempted to hold vent. Yeah, okay, good. They swapped the bomb back. I'm very happy they did that. I was so anxious that Flit was going to go for the site plant, try and clear it while kenzie's holding this vent rotation.
Yeah, this is a great idea. Now kenzie goes up. Bye-bye. We've got the info. It was worthwhile. I trust kenzie to win the 1v1.
Yeah, it's still not guaranteed, though, and this is suddenly giving Amanek a reason to give this round a go. You know, like you say, you had to get that info somehow. You were just hoping that on the coin toss, you'd pick the right side.
You know, there's so many ways to line up coming out of the doors, so a double or single or window, right? And there's so many spots for a CT to play on that B side. I kind of like the idea. It's just, you have to win it. And luckily, main plant, heaven post plant. Last place, Amanek will check, you would think. Oh, he ain't ready.
Yeah, he's not ready for this, mate. You're thinking like, main, it's main. It's not main, it's heaven. kenzie blindsides him.
Yeah, and he knew he had the room, right? He had the time to wrap all the way around. That's a very dangerous call, but Amanek, the last place he's coming from is, you know, ending up back at main. Even if he comes up secret, he probably misses the timing of that ladder climb.
Oh, yeah, man. If he's going secret as well, he really got to be running as well, so you would hear it. There's a lot going your way,
so, yeah. Everything about that was beautifully played for kenzie. And G2, this should be their map in the series, but I say that with bated breath. Especially after what we're seeing from forZe. No sleepers on this map, as it turns out.
Well, see, do you not remember that Jerry Glock round on this map where he's like in lobby and it's like this remarkable... I think it was an ace, if I remember right.
It was a dream hack.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
no,
just
man.
A pistol round, right?
It used to be a better map for forZe than it is right now. We've kind of seen them hit struggle street on it as of late. Maybe that has something to do with like the new additions.
Sure.
But if there is one silver lining there, it's that Jerry can definitely, you know, feel pretty comfortable cool in here. And with his individuals around him looking good, I do think forZe are going to give G2 maybe more of a run for the money than they bargained for. Just the Deagles here. But I'm always ready for Deagle rounds to get weird.
Oh, good check. Smoking main. This is all a ruse. The pop's out ramp right now. Anything Jerry's doing is just selling this fake hard. You could even end A with a flank through heaven. There's options open to forZe, but they keep doing these info plays, which I really like. Okay, you see 2 on 8. Massive info. Even though Jerry's still committing, there's a third. Now you know there's one player unknown in this round. It's Nico. Where's he gone? Down below. They're going to drop on his head, and Nico's spraying with a deagle. Can't get the kill. Almeza sat on the red box, and kenzie cleans up the rotate. So yeah, lots of, I mean, even in that 2v1, but right there, we're seeing these awesome info plays for forZe where it's like, yeah, we have bomb out ramp, we can go B right now, but let's see where they are. We run out A, we see 3, yeah, B, max 1, at worst case, let's go. Or the A players, you know, run out, clear it out, and the bomb doubles back through lobby and goes A. Like, you're planning for everything there. Even if it goes wrong, it even goes right at the end of the round. So great calling. And G2, they're getting beat on both bomb sites at the same time.
Nico outside with this M4 playing the long angles. There's a lot of smokes down here. There's the ones to get you into secret. There's also this deeper line of smokes to allow for some semblance of a main take if you want to. Instead, it looks like they might try and skirt on by and try to take like this deep outside control over towards Hell. If they're going to do that, they've got to be cognizant of Garage. They've got to clear it deep. You cannot half-arse this. It's very, very tempting. They need to check this very deep copy, and Nico's been spotted. They isolate that one engagement outside, and that is now a big hole in this G2 game plan. Jax holding on to Heaven, that's pretty big. Jerry's out in A. Jerry's in the A site, and now the rest of the gang are moving in as well. Jerry has absolutely ruined G2 here. They're so busy trying to plug this hole outside. Jerry takes full advantage of the eyes being off of him and gets right up in their A.
Maybe you're tempted. The nade kill wasn't enough, but Nexa, no kit. And I don't see any dropped either. And Kenty again is gone on the lobby flank through ramp up into Heaven. Zorti can now be assured it's clear. Don't worry, buddy. They're not going for it anyway. It's upsetting for G2. No kit, and they would have lost that, really. With us knowing the positions, it's the right call for G2 again. 6 rounds, 4 fours. Man, just so much confusion. How can you call into this on the CT side? Like you said, they're drawn outside by not only the smokes. It's not like G2 even panic, see the smokes, and start dropping players lower. They had everyone top in that entire round. But after Nico gets cleared, you're worried about Heaven wraps. Jax may deal with it dropping into the A site, but then Jerry's already way further than you expect.
These lurks are doing everything, you know, be it info grabbing, space grabbing, they're doing it all.
Round winning.
You know, you highlighted them early on for the info plays. Well, that round there, Jerry shows us the other side of the lurk, and that's when everything goes right, and you actually completely just steamroll the site single-handedly. Beautiful T side here for forZe. G2 need answers, and they need them now. Something else that's kind of scary is, like, oftentimes to deal with things like these outside smokes, you might want to try and, like, cross into secret, right? Try play around that, maybe go for, like, an early vent or ramp drop to deal with it. But I don't know if you want to do that versus forZe, because they're very methodical. They got a lot of good utility to clear secret out. And on top of that, outside hasn't really been, like, the bread and butter here, right? They throw it in that round there as, like, a little, by the way, we can do this. But a lot of these rounds have just been centered around A lurks into, you know, late B plays if the info's there.
Okay,
oh, well, that's a rough start.
Through the door smoke. Taking down Hunter. Doesn't even get to play the round, poor guy. And now forZe are ready, set up for this A-tape. We've got smokes outside. That's drawn Nico down lower. You talk about that secret control while it's here. It's not really helpful at this point. And Nico smoked off as well.
So that's what I mean, right? You've been getting misdirected throughout this entire CT side so far, and the fact that you're in secret, that's where forZe want you to be right now as they hit this A bomb site. They overwhelm Jax. Nexa dead as well to Jerry, and this is a save through and through.
Mate, that looks even winnable for G2. Even with Nico down lower, they had double backside setup. The molly goes in from rafters, and it completely displaces that setup. Nexa is forced wide by the hut. His teammate goes out by Tetris. Those aren't the positions G2 wanted to play in that round, but forZe's utility again pushes them out of position.
Yeah, this is pretty masterful right now. If you're G2, you are second-guessing every decision you are making, because so far, every decision you've made has played right into forZe's hand.
Mate, they like, yeah, okay, maybe this hasn't been a great map for them, and the numbers, you know, there haven't been recent wins for them, but forZe have clearly been putting in the homework. They got 12 rounds against Complexity on this map. Otherwise, we haven't seen it from them, you know, since pre-player break. And the one thing that we always come back to with the player break is it seems like some teams have taken maps that have terrible stats and they've turned them on its head. And this is a great example of that. In that core game, It was.
They got 3 T-side rounds, Hugo. The T-side was their big problem. Yeah, I could feel you alluding to it.
A little worrying now, Harry. A little worrying. Another AWP for Amanek, but how do you even get value out of this? Your smokes are outside. You can try and play Heaven, perhaps, but forZe have the util to stop you. Here's that cross. Nico, he doesn't have to drop. He can now confirm if players are behind the smokes, and they are this time. Drops a one-way, goes over the top of it. Molly is dissipated, and Nico is disappointed that no one's giving him kills.
Yeah, so forZe hear that the Molly gets put out, and they just go, oh, well, he's playing a one-way in secret. Well, boys, let's just dodge him. Now they get the info that there's a lot of guys in A. I almost wonder if this might trigger them to go back and face Nico in the 3-on-1, and yeah, that's what they do. They challenge him outside while they know they've got him trapped. This looks unreal, man. forZe, they are reading the game in a beautiful way. Amanek's gonna try and get tricky with it, but instead he gets flicky with it, and Flitz gonna deal with him. Nexa dead as well. Flitz coming alive in the nighttime.
Flit is an animal, dude. I mean, there's so much firepower on this roster, right? Like, there's no question about it.
Just to talk about that round, because a lot just happened. They molly into secret, and they hear it go, psh. We all know that noise, right? It means the molly hit the smoke, and if you hear it hit the smoke already, you're thinking, oh, they're playing that one-way smoke setup in secret. And so smartly, suddenly the game plan changes, and forZe go, well, just don't face the guy's secret. You know it's probably Nico. He's often the guy to do it. Don't bother giving the guy who's able to step up for G2 a chance. They go into A. They get the info from that aggressive play out of kenzie, and then when they see this...
Oh, execution.
Okay. Yeah, hang on a moment. This could still get weird.
Oh, no, through the smoke. That's exactly what Nico wanted. He even hit a second man. He fires up through to find another. Okay, Nico, any more? No, not today. Not in this lifetime. Zorti. Oh, he's not going to clutch it out. It's the CZ of Hunter to open and close. Wow. Forget the previous round, because suddenly, boom, G2 swing and they hit for a rare change. An eco push into lobby disrupts forZe's plan. Maybe they've been getting too much respect, right? Think about that on Mirage. When G2 started making moves on CT side, started to clear up map control, push B apartments, take middle back on CT half, not only did they have the info, but they were disrupting forZe's plays. You give forZe the room to make their executes happen, and they look beautiful, but G2 get in the way.
If you're playing reactively, forZe are going to send you to where they want you to go, and that's exactly been the story of this first half so far. That round there, the fights happen on G2's terms when G2 want them. You know you're going to meet players in lobby when you crunch. Pop flash over outside.
Do they know?
They're working this control. Nico tucked in the garage. They're going to bypass him. Apart from Almeza.
It's a scary spot to play for Nico. Very scary. You're calling, I don't even have main guys.
There's no one who can flash for him either, which is a bit of a shame. Hunter maybe could from in the A site. It's not going to be the nicest of flashes, but there it is. And there's the peak for Nico. Good for one.
Oh.
Traded by Flit shortly after. Now the B play looking to come in. Jax has deleted Jerry. That was over on A. Amanek's rotated in from ramp, but forZe, they're walking past the AWP. They're getting close to him. There is a second man down here in the form of Nexa as well. They don't know the numbers, and Nexa's hidden in dark. They're going to try and clear him. No, they don't.
Oh, no.
They haven't cleared Nexa. They've just assumed that dark was clear on the back of this walk-up. So Nexa might be able to get away with a round here. It's low HP on Zorti, and they know where he is.
Full stick. Not enough health to run through. Nexa's got the round, and there's nothing Zorti can do. Lovely call for Nexa, and even with a one tap, the style points, no round for you, not today. I love that. Amanek dies. He looks like a bit of a fool there. He doesn't want to be spamming, but he is baiting so hard for Nexa. He is making sure they never consider that position. Oh, here's the ramp player. Here's the B rotate. I'm over here, guys. No. Nexa's tucked in the whole time. Even though that double vent rotate cut off by Zorti, he had a clean old round, but he couldn't have won it. The Molotov was in the way. Nexa stuck the bomb. And so Zorti gives it up.
You know what I really want from an Amanek AWP as well? Yeah. I want to see him take that peek on top of Garage over the blue box. You know, like the little movement base jump, get up there. I don't know. I have a good feeling about it.
Yeah, sure. Especially when you have wide smokes, right? When you have default red smokes or first smoke down, you can't often get that unless someone jumps up or goes on top of blue. But with the wide smokes, of forZe throw behind garage or into garage next to main, those ones. Yeah, if you go over garage, you've got open line of sight. The fear is
a good spawn for it now.
The fear
as well.
is silo. But forZe haven't really been going solo that much, so yeah, that's a good play. But no, the smokes come down, and it doesn't matter anyway. Amanek's given nothing. Oh, second one traded. Jerry on a tear right now. We only have that one smoke and forZe. Every round, it's something new. It's a change of pace. It's a different position. It's a different end goal. And so Jerry just muscles his way outside.
Yeah, Jerry's a guy with a lot of ideas. And like I say, man, this Nuke map used to be way better for forZe. I feel like for him, the biggest problem has maybe been just getting it to gel with this current 5.
Nice.
But when the ideas work, they look really cool. That kill from Nexa has brought us back into a 3-on-3. forZe are kind of moving around to pincer this A bomb site. You've just seen a player at ramp. Jerry, I think Jack saw something.
You think?
Right, like he's very, yeah, there we go. Jerry on the receiving end of that one, and that's a big kill for Jax. Not only do you deal with the guy wrapping heaven who could have caused you so many problems, but now you know it's likely the A play, and so both these players that were down on B, I was going to say are making their way up, but that's not the case. They're very slow off the mark here.
Yeah, Hunter's going to go up vent when his teammate times it, when his teammate has the attention.
Look at this, though.
It's a long wrap for Flit. We've seen these heaven rotates come in clutch for forZe, especially with the main plant as well.
Nex is taking footsteps.
Knife out. Flit's got the timing right now, and Hunter has no idea. Nexa rather shot in the back of the head, dead. Hunter, kit smoke, maybe a chance. He needs a quick kill, though, and they chase him down, ready to fight tooth and nail for the round. It's another 2v3 out of forZe. Man down positions are their bread and butter. And that is a broken economy for G2 in the last round of the half.
Mental as well, because think back to Mirage and we were saying, like, you know, for the longest time, especially in that first half, we didn't have that big hero player. Then we had like a real turn up. We had that 30 bomb come through. That was obviously from our boy. I think it was Flit. Yeah, Flit dropping the big 30. He's still looking good, but now you have like the supporting cast around him. I don't think there's an identifiable weak player for this forZe squad. They've all had their moments.
Yeah, and I gotta say, you know, we always keep hyping up Jerry, but a lot of this has come down to the calling as well. And not just the calling, but, you know, this isn't just like plug and play. forZe have been doing this, you know, in the server as well, in the prac, on the empty servers, dry running it. Definitely. This is well-rehearsed gameplay. Lovely pick for Zorti, catching the aggression through Hut. This round is as good as done. And the half as well.
Oh, yeah, 10-5 for forZe. When they played Cole here, they managed to get 3 T-side rounds. So right now, the 10-5 is feeling good for the forZe squad. They're looking for a 2-0 over G2. Can they get there? Let's find out. forZe taking it and running, baby, right now. 10-5 at the end of that first half. Hugo, G2, they need to play catch-up, and they need to play catch-up in a big way.
Yeah, I felt like they were just pretty done after that half. I wouldn't, you know, be against that either. Like, forZe really just pulling out the grime time T-side strategies to put G2 on their knees, and now we need some hell of a recovery from this G2 squad. It's going to start with the pistol round, they always do. A execute. Next has got a molly on T-roof. That's either for the back of the site or for the rafters. Jerry purpose drop, faking the fall. They won't fall for it. Down vent they go. See ya, Jerry. Oh, he's stuck on the ladder. Hunter does get down. He was blind. He didn't know. He was just stuck on it. Jerry does get the final kill and suddenly collapsed.
It's a murder. It is a murder right now. Hugo is slaughter. In fact, Nexa will get one.
Still a bomb.
They still have the bomb, you're right. On the back of Hunter, who's still lost to the ebbs of time down on this B-bomb site. A long way from home. The only path out of here for him is up through secret, I guess.
Or vent.
Or vent. Vent is actually the safer of the two options right now. So Hunter, get your ass up there, buddy. Let's go.
Yeah, but why would he ever expect that, right? Next is going to try and clear a lot of the map before Hunter makes a move. He just needs to live, really. That's his call. kenzie has just hit every bloody timing he needs. He will die eventually. No! Oh! Turning around! Timed on by Nexa, and Hunter just had to commit. At that point, you have nothing, no one, nowhere, and no way back in. It's 11 for forZe. It feels good for forZe, right? This is to lock in a playoff spot.
Yeah, and you know, something I said earlier, which holds true with some of these Jerry-led squads, is that when the pressure gets to them, we've seen them crumble under it before. I'm very relieved, you know, especially after Mirage started in a kind of a worrying way, that we have them pulling through and now showing up in classic forZe fashion here, looking for a 2-0 over the G2 squad. Just Glocks now for G2. We have to start asking ourselves, is this a group where G2 go 0-5?
I mean, not out of the realms of possibility, right? Their last matchup is tomorrow against virtusPro, who maybe on day one we weren't rating, but have slowly but surely come back into their own. Okay, sure. That last game versus Cole maybe wasn't what they wanted, but it was a competitive one. And, you know, VP can't sleep on them. But it's, you know, it's safe to say, Harry, even though we have loved what we've gotten out of Group B, this was the weakest group. This was the quote-unquote easiest group. And, you know, I use that very tenderly, but it felt like a lock-in for G2.
Yeah.
It felt like a group that nothing could possibly go wrong, and yet everything has gone wrong. Not one win on the board, and it's not happening today, guys. I'm sorry, I'll break it to you. Unless we see one of the best comebacks we've seen all season.
If they do go 0-5, kind of interesting, because, you know, Bad News Bears obviously received a lot of flack over in their group versus some very tricky teams for finding themselves in that position. G2 far more established, top dog in their group, maybe about to go the same way.
Yeah, just coming off the back of second place at Cologne on LAN. Back online, Harry, and, well, they don't feel at home, I can tell you that much. But you make a good point. Now, Harry's not saying you should go give G2 hate,
yeah, if that's your takeaway from it, you very much misunderstood the meaning of what I'm saying there.
Can G2 get some consolation rounds, some confidence-boosting rounds, perhaps? Nico tucked in tight behind main. Just a slow default. It's a good call. You know the money is still a bonus round for forZe. There's SMGs in play. forZe are doing a great job of holding utility. Molly in hand for Flit in the ramp room. A star player like him playing a position like ramp. Flit will get out. He'll give it away, but then he'll take Jack's life out of the round. Amanek will have to trade another orb and another lineup, but not connecting this time. 10 health between the two of Amanek and Hunter. Nico's trapped outside, but he takes Jerry with him, and they're trying to hunt him down. Everyone chasing. Almaze's got the frag, but 2 on 3. Even with low HP, G2 at least have B.
Even with the low HP, they do have B. That's undeniable.
These are facts.
forZe, are you going to give this a look? They do have Almaze wrapping to ramp. kenzie's making noise in decon. G2 are probably a little nervous, right? Because they're looking at this and they're going, well, scoreline, you know, they could go for it. You were hoping that the numbers alone would keep them away. The sight of a 2-on-3 would make them go,
no.
ooh-wee. But the Molly next to the only guy with HP, and he's somehow walking amongst the flames. The nade! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, Maze has naded them out of this century, out of the round, and 13 on the board for forZe. They were both low, they were huddled together, and the nade flies in.
They still check dart.
Yeah,
they still check dart.
They call our Maze a He-Man for a reason. Look at this.
This shit. Oh my goodness. Get me out. Yeah, you're tilty, you're done. If you're G2 mentally.
Yeah, that point is.
I think.
Oh, we tried to do everything right.
Yeah, you couldn't have played it any. Like, no one's giving away anything. It's not down to you at the end of the day. The util decides it. And even when the Molly doesn't, the nade does. Oh my god, Harry. This is
if you want to sum up the kind of tournament G2 have had, just play that clip right there.
Pull that up, Jamie.
Pull that. Next,
my goodness.
Well, he's going to open up into B, and Jax is going to get another into B.
The wheels are off. Just run, just gun, just shoot them in their face.
Just win, lol.
Just win, lol. Don't lose. And forZe might actually have to save, right? They are very much out of position. A kill on a lurk might tempt you back in. So Hunter's activation has to come late in order to stop that temptation. forZe, though, are already looking to give it up. I can't believe the round we just saw.
Well, it's one more round. One more little round to hold on to. And a step in the right direction to trying to build back into this. But I don't want to start hyping that up yet. Really.
Please don't.
Not you know, forZe should just be looking for the 2-0 still.
It's a good round out of G2, but is it a means to an end? Is it the start of something? I really couldn't tell you. AWP out for Zorti, still saved, and they can buy around it, so G2 still stuck with rifles. But hell, it got them through what was the last round, that fast lower take. What do they have planned for this one now? Smoke outside lining up. Some quick ones out of spawn. Oh, Jerry getting involved. There's a bit of a gap, and oh, he lets them right through. They run by him. Jerry with a transfer, 2 kills. Good luck getting out of the funk now, G2. Eco, they hear that. They know he's on main. Now he's behind, and there's no question about it.
That's nice. That's a nice little response, and Nico's trying to get stuck in. He's retrieving smokes outside, and with 2 smokes going down, that's actually a nice fake. Because now you've seen that, and you go, oh, well, then there's 2 of them outside, and they could be crossing behind these smokes. However, there's no stopping a Jerry that's picked up momentum.
Oh, Hunter caught by the little gap for Flit behind the box, and Jax can't get out A either. forZe, you know, compare those, you know, the scoreline is one thing, but compare how forZe take these fights in the A site versus G2. And G2 on CT side, they were tucked into anchor positions, they were hiding Tetris, they were back site, they were in heaven. forZe just standing in the open on A and taking those engagements, sometimes losing, but more often winning. And yeah, they're just feeling it right now. Why wouldn't they be? 14-6, a tactical timeout for G2. Like, I respect, you know, it would be very easy to give up here. If you were playing a pug, your teammates certainly would have given up a long time ago. G2 don't want to do that. But can they really bounce back from this scoreline alone, even forgetting the context of these rounds, which is hard enough?
Well, it's a pretty big ask, Hugo, I can tell you that much. And on top of that, they really don't have a lot to get it done with either. If they lose this round, they're broke up against 15, and at that point, it really is GG, dominant at that. So your hopes and dreams of even being in a spot where a comeback could be considered all hinge on winning this rifle round right now.
Yeah. All right, back outside, and Zorti and Kenzie are here to fight for it. Kenzie's behind the smoke, and Zorti's orbing back in the garage. He's moved even further. Trying to cross, cover the secret cross. Gap in the smoke, and Kenzie catches Nico. He's really been getting beaten outside. It's sad to see. It's not a great day for Nico. He started strong on Mirage. He just hasn't kept it up, and Kenzie has done exactly that. Double denies Jax with a bomb, who wanted to split main on a quick A attack. Hunter's out vent, or outdoor rather. They don't know. They just snuck down vent. Jerry just dodged death, and Hunter doesn't know. Still going to look for picks on A, but nothing's getting given over. Oh, what a flick! Taking down Almeza from heaven, but is that going to get you back in? Now, you can still bring the bomb. You know it's clear. You're confused as to why forZe double lower off the back of that outside take. But they can play a retake. They've got the manpower and the util for it.
Nexa is still waiting back in lobby here, hoping he can cut off a rotation that is going to come through from Flip, but it's going to be very, very late in the round, and so I almost wonder if Nexa will stop considering it. Oh, that looks to be the case. Nexa, baby, the timing, it's not worked for him here. He could get wrapped onto. This is a very late retake here. Very late in the round. They're going to try and make it happen. The bomb wide open. Here's all the kills, but time is of the essence. No time for it. They try to pull off, you know, if I said like a Rops Walk Sick Mouse Sports late game retake,
exactly
right? You know what I mean?
Dropping in, sticking that bomb last second, covering the hut. That's more like it, yeah. Yeah, and the reason that is so late is because of the flank. Like you said, they're just waiting for the flank. That's the last thing G2 are expecting. Like, Nex is not even playing for it anymore. And, you know, even though it gets the kill, all it takes is one frag from Hunter, and then that just changes the pace, you know, ultimately for forZe, and they can't win the round even with the frags. But you take all the guns, man, you feel pretty good about that. You have enough of a lead to still close this game. But on the flip side, G2 can put you on eco right here and now. So if there was any reason to believe, it would be that. Hunter, he's been a bit of a hero on these T sides, but oh, last bullet of the spray through the smoke. It's devastating. They're still going to go.
Jerry's cracked, man. Look at him. Any more? Oh, yeah! Jerry and Almeza send him out of the A-bomb site. 3 for Almeza, 2 for Jerry. And that should be the GG locked in. 15-7. The money broken for G2.
Yeah. You lose all 5 players in the one round you win. Well, this is what you have to show for it. Absolutely squat nothing. Jerry deletes the, you know, top performer. Oh my God, just like
Any
that.
Jerry fans out there? Any Jerry fans in the arena tonight?
Yeah. Right here, actually, this side of the room.
1 million Jerry fans in the arena, Hugo.
I'm one of them. If Jerry only has one fan, I'm one of them. If Jerry has no fans, well, I don't even know. I can't consider that possibility, Harry. And neither can you. 15-7. It's a bit of a tech. We've got an FPS bug, I think. So a quick rejoin for Amanek, and then we go back again. But yeah, it's might be prolonging the inevitable here, Harry. We got delayed quite a lot today. Steam servers going down with VP just playing a BO3. That's you know, all things that long out a day.
That's a 5-hour affair right
exactly. There. And so forZe have really swept this series and kept it clean, giving everyone an early night after all. Well, an early night for gamers.
Yeah, man. A gamer's early night, it's like, yeah, 6:30
AM.
Bedtime now.
Can't say I haven't been there.
Your eyes bloodshot. Just maybe one more pug, actually. I was feeling it in that last one, I mean. I only have to be up for school in like, what, hour and a half? Yeah, that's fine.
Quick power nap on the bus.
It's all online now anyway. I can just sleep through most of it. Here we go.
Call at 9 AM, awake at 8:57. Here we go.
They're running the secret cross again. This is how they found these little B rounds, and Hunter hits a nice, nom nom nom, dead. Kenzie with the mow down, and there's not quite all 4. 3 4/4. That's all well and good. Just Jax left alive, and he's got to do the honorable thing now and just give this one over. forZe about to lock in a top 3 finish, moving into those playoffs. It's a big deal for the forZe squad. They were talking at no end about how big an opportunity this was that they're even here. And they're looking to really relish in it. Jax,
he's doing the same.
Yeah, he's trying to make everything out of this he can. He's got 1 HP for every opponent still alive, so maybe if they only throw decoys at him, he's in with a chance.
I don't see no decoys here.
I don't see no decoys.
Oh, it's not even guns for him to get either, not right now. He's got to cross 2 double. He's taking a deagle. But really,
and Jax, this could be the player of the century. Like,
play of the tournament.
Mate, like, you're so screwed. It's admirable that he's still giving it a go, but the truth is, the truth is,
that Molotov.
that on this peak, that on this day, it's all over for Jax, baby. As good as he is, this one should never happen. With 10 seconds left, in he goes, down he goes, and forZe lock in the 2-0. Top 3 spots solidified for the forZe squad, and G2 dropped down 0-4. Can they try recover at all? Right now, I want to home in on forZe. GG's to the boys.